This is the microwave that I have at my house and I'm basing the project off of. You can see it's a pretty well designed microwave where it shows with the time of day or how long you have left on the use of the microwave. You have a button to pop popcorn, a minute plus, which allows you to start off with just going a minute with one button press. Numpad to put in how long you want to use the microwave for, power to change the power setting, your timer and clock to add a timer or change the clock time, your stopping, clear, and start. And then you have your cook, defrost, reheat, melt, and soften as extra add-ons that you could do for your microwave. And it serves its purpose for what I use it very well. It's just I use it pretty much to just reheat things and to occasionally melt butter or soften butter if I need to bake or do something with it. But when you start using these bottom 5 buttons, the cook, defrost, reheat, melt, and soften, they it's where it gets harder to use the microwave because when you press cook, defrost, and reheat, it brings up food where the time usually is. And there's no way to change it from food, so it stays as food. And to get out of it, you press start. When you press start, it asks for a code. Now, all 5 of the ones in the bottom ask for a code. It doesn't tell you what the code does, and the code only goes up to 4. And the only way that you can continue on after this is you either clear it out or you press start, which then brings up asking for an AMT. I also don't know what AMT means, and I also can only get up to 4. So once you get up to 4, you start the microwave and it starts running for a amount of time that depends on both the code and the AMT, but it doesn't tell you what those do. So for my idea, I decided that I would get rid of those buttons entirely as I don't use them very often. And from my point of view, those buttons really just reflect the difference of power in the microwave and time. So I decided to go through and with my sketch, which is roughly to scale, the number buttons would be slightly bigger, but outside of that, it's as scale as it would be. I have a slot that says what the time left on the microwave is or how long it's been running. A 30-second timer because our 1 minute plus only starts a minute. There's no way to add on that minute. So if you were to put in like 2 minutes and then think it needs to go in another, if you were to press that 1 minute, it wouldn't do it. You would have to shut it off and restart for another minute. So I'm going with a 30-second button that will allow you to do 30-second intervals that you can do at the start or during it. A power button to change the power from 10 to 100%, and then your cancel and start, and then the numpad.